generally speaking, you were somebody who kept your personal life on the low for the most part once you reached adulthood. So to then wind up in a relationship with somebody who's on a reality show, were you how concerned were you about that?
I was extremely concerned. I I love what I do. Sometimes I feel like people can mistake thinking that they know you, and and that's always been not really an issue for me, but it's always been like, I didn't realize that I had this cookie cutter. She's a princess. Oh, she's so sweet and respectful, and I didn't realize that I had this image. And I'm like, wait, I was just taught to respect my elders and and act right, like, and just chill. You know what I mean? But I always tell people, I'm like, luckily, I didn't grow up in the social media era, thank God. But it was a weird experience because I am very private. I don't believe that every moment of my life is meant for the world. I think that some things, and that's why social media is kind of hard for me because I have so many, like, my life is my kids. And like, so for me to post, it's like, it's just all my kids. Like, but I still want to keep some things for us, things that I want to keep from me, and it makes it special. But for him, when the opportunity came about, it was weird because I was actually for it,
Mm.
but I also wanted to make sure that it was done the right way. Um, and him being a tattoo artist and him being a musician, I just thought it was a great way to show his art in so many ways. I had only seen the previous um I've seen the first season a couple of times back in the day, but I'm like, it shouldn't be any drama like that. Like, I'm not going to be on the show, and I'm like, I'm sure there's going to be drama from somewhere, but it's all good. You get your shop established, and you're able to show a positive black man who's trying to do something great in his community, and no matter what's going on, or no matter how, and it's kind of it's been difficult to watch this season because of the way that things have been edited, and the amount of disrespect that wasn't shown from other people on the show. It's hard for me to watch because I am, you just like, he's my protector, I am the same way. So to be in the position of not being able to, I was like, and he'd be like, I got this. And the way that he's handling everything makes me feel better. And like, so it's difficult because I was the one that was like, yeah, like, it's gonna be great, and it's yeah, and yeah, you can show the world your music, you can show, the tattoo, your story, like, your story is absolutely amazing. Like, I think it'd be dope. And so it's been crazy, but he's handling it well, and I'm gonna support whatever he wants to continue to do.
How weird is it seeing how reality shows are produced versus what you typically do?
It's weird because I remember walking into like a reality show, like I remember doing meetings because, like, when I tell you my family is hilarious, like, it's it hilarious. But and so everybody's always like, "Oh, y'all need a reality show. Y'all need this, y'all." And my issue, I always said no, because my issue is not me being attacked in any type of way. I'm built. I already know people don't have their opinions. They can say what they want to say. But when someone that I love is being, talked about or treated a certain way, I don't have a. There's no way for me to stop myself from wanting to defend someone. You know what I mean? So as funny as my mom and my siblings and my grandpa and my aunties, as funny as they are, it's only okay if I'm talking shit about it. Yeah.
Yeah. When you look back at the scope of your career, what do you think has been some of your keys to such longevity and staying power?
um I honestly feel like my genuine love for telling stories is why I will never be not working. I love being able to transform. I love being able to there's so many people in this world and there's so many stories that need to be told, and I don't feel like I should limit myself. I know a lot of people, they're like, "Oh, you do such positive this and such." I'm like, "Yes, but that's also not always real life." So don't act see me telling a story of someone who's a real person, you know? I think because I care about what I do and I'm not focused on look at me all the time. Um, I think a lot of people enter this industry and their focus is getting attention and or for fame. And I try to tell those people, I'm like, you're not gonna last very long because it's stressful. Like it's not going to the fame is gonna actually make things worse. And I tell people all the time, I get attention and it makes me uncomfortable because I've been getting attention my entire life. Like it doesn't, like I just genuinely love creating. I love working with like-minded individuals. I love coming across other actors and performers who we can collaborate or who can teach me about something. I'm also one of those people who I don't feel like I know everything. I like stepping into spaces and learning. I like being around people who can teach me. I'm on the show that I'm doing now, Call Me Cat. I've never worked with any of these people before we're doing the show, and the fact that we're all from so many different spaces in the industry and being able to be around them and to get the inside scoop of what's it like over there or what's it like shooting that type of project, or Julian Gant, who's like a groundling, so he's super improv king. I'm like, ooh, what's that like? Like, ooh, let's talk about, and Cheyenne Jackson, who's done American Horror, all these amazing things. And then to be with Mayim Bialik, who from the same sitcom background as I am, but then has done so many other things in her life. And then to watch her, be on set and she's tap dancing or she's speaking Spanish or she's doing playing the piano. And I'm like, damn, so I could have did all those things when I was younger. And I just said, no, I'm straight, but I could have did it. Look at you. Look, I just love I think that I continue to work because I love stepping into situations where I'm the one who doesn't know everything, and I love to learn. I love to be around creatives. I just love the whole process of putting a project together and realizing how many people are needed to make that happen. It's not about the person that's just. It's not all about the person that's sitting in front of the camera. There's so many people that it takes to put together. I love the whole process of everything, and it gets crazy, but my love for it overrides any other crazy.